Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. You know how we do. So, today we're just going to talk about new stuff coming out, everything that's up and coming. I'm kind of done talking about Retroid. I'm sure, yeah, they're going to make an appearance in this video, but briefly, I'm just finished with that whole mess, okay? A lot of people are just, it's already been 24 hours and, oh, Retroid's won back some goodwill here and there. I don't think they have. I don't think they deserve your money. I think they need to take the hit on this, but anyway, I'm sick and tired of talking about them. I really am. I haven't even been able to touch my Retroid Pocket 5 since this started because they just kind of disgust me at this point. But let's talk about new stuff coming back or coming out. So I don't know if any of you have seen this company before. This 1X Sugar. They do 1X devices, one netbook, all that stuff. At one point, they had a vertical they were going to release. I think it was the 1X Sugar Cube. I don't know whatever happened to that. It honestly looked pretty badass, but I was interested in it. So, and forever ago, they teased this 1X Sugar dual screen. Now I know everybody loves doing this right here. First dual screen, and they have to add transforming because you're not the first dual screen. Let's watch the video on it real quick. Tell me what you guys think about this. And yeah, you can go look it up and see it in better resolution on your computer, but we're going to watch it here. The overall design's kind of badass. I like the 1X Sugar on the side. I like how that lights up. I'm a sucker for shit like that. But right there, just look at the hinges. That shit worries me, how each controller is on a hinge and just clicks in like that. Just that hinge. That worries the shit out of me. Okay, all these are points of failure. Now, you can... Here we go. Here's a better look of it. So everything's on these hinges. Everything swivels and flips, and you could flip this over and have your little small screen. You can flip it over, have the big screen, nice and big and wide, and use shit as a kickstand. And I don't know. I think the overall design, the look of it, all this stuff on the side, the way they do their home button and menu buttons, all that shit looks really good. But all these hinges freak me out. Okay, I just know you're going to be doing this and the controller's going to snap off due to the weight of the rest of the fucking handheld being supported on one little controller that you're holding on to. So like if you're going to flip it and you're holding it with this hand and then you let it go, you're going to put so much pressure on one of those hinges, one of these, and you're just going to hear it snap. And for a device that's definitely going to be better than 1,000 or around 1,000, you know what? I'm going to say better than 1,100. That's a scary thought. And then when it's all folded out and you can see both screens, this is what the back of your device looks like. That shit is ugly on the back. Not that you're staring at the back of it, but that's fucking butt ugly on the back. Not really feeling that. I like everything else about it. I think, black and white, that's a safe space. Everybody does that, and it's good for new handhelds. I mean, you're going to get fingerprint issues on the black. The white's going to be less fingerprint issues, but if you get anything on it, it's going to stay. I don't know. Let's see. Snapdragon G3 Gen 3. Okay. That's okay. Wi-Fi 7. Really? Who gives a shit? Oh, let's see. Adreno A32 GPU with ray tracing. And Fast Connect 7800 for Wi-Fi 7. Enjoy seamless Android, cloud, and retro gaming. Now, I try to stray away from making comments on like Wi-Fi stuff and connectivity because, well, I do wireless and networking for a living. So my take on that is, yeah, I'm definitely one of those types that are going to just go off and be like, that shit is dumb. All right, let's move on. I mean, what do you think about the 1X Sugar? Are any of you going to follow this or back this, or how do you feel about it? I think it's an ambitious design. I do. I worry a lot about it. Okay, you guys already know I've had bad experience with handhelds, with hinges. That's a little worrisome. Oh, real quick, I meant to do this at the start of the video. Update on my ayaneo DMG. It has made it very close to me. As of yesterday, it was one city over from me on the way here. Super excited to get it. What worries me is when it got there. Now, it's already cleared customs. It's already passed through a bunch of major cities in the U.S., every hub on the way here, of course. But when it got one major city over, I got an alert saying the handheld or the package has been damaged, lost, or is being returned to sender. Any of these are going to really piss me off because I'm having bad luck with this device, so why would this be any different? I contacted the shipping company, and they were like, oh, no, it's still scheduled for regular delivery. You should be fine. So it could go one way or another. Either it'll show up today or it's on its way back to Hong Kong for some reason. I just assumed I was the first person I know getting fucked by some tariffs, but then it hit me that it's already cleared customs. It's already made it through every major hub on the way here, so it should have been stopped before that. So, okay, I might be okay here. All right, so 1X sugar. Sorry, I had to get sidetracked. I meant to say at the beginning for anybody that just wanted a DMG update. Sorry, I was 5 minutes in before I covered it. Anyway, 1X sugar, I'm betting $1,100 or better. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be a really cool device. Oh, real quick, where is it? Show me this. Come here, motherfucker. Back this shit up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Right there. You see the separated D-pad? That did not work for Pimax. That it looks like that on the new Switch 2. That's a dumbass design. Everybody likes a regular D-pad. You don't need to reinvent the D-pad. Okay? These companies don't need to reinvent it. It's tried and true, and it's been around since the dawn of gaming. Well, you know, Atari, but anyway, I can make comments on that all day. Separated D-pad, not filling that. Honestly, a Pimax Portal, when that came out, I was super interested in the Pimax, and at many times I've almost pulled the trigger on one, but that D-pad pisses me off. Now, I liked Pimax because they did the magnetic Joy-Con style thing really before anybody else. And you can see a lot of designs in handhelds that are coming out or just recently released, and Pimax kind of had that design first. But sadly, I don't think that company's doing well. Okay, moving on. Anbernic is talking, or people are talking about Anbernic. Rumblings out of their camp is a 557. Honestly, that just looks like a Switch with a Hori gamepad on it. I know it's not, but it just looks like that. It looks like an X55 a little bit, doesn't it? Pow Kitties. It's a hell of a lot thicker than it. And I guess that is attached. You can see it right there. I didn't mean to blow that up. I don't know how I feel about that one. Anbernic, I've always had good luck with their devices. They have never screwed me over or done me wrong. Everything's worked that I've ever got from them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. What do you guys think? I mean, I know there's not a whole lot of info on it. At least that I've looked up. I haven't really dug into this. So, I don't know. If that's actually the design, it really does just look like a Nintendo Switch with a Hori gamepad. You know, one of those ones you could pick up at Walmart or any store that has, you know, non-Nintendo products for gaming devices. So that's what it looks like to me. We'll see what they do. Traditionally how this goes is Anbernic will release a product like this, and of course Retroid's going to want to up it with something a little more powerful. But Anbernic's always been good about like putting in a really good screen or a really neat design that just goes right over Retroid's head, and they don't realize that that was a selling point. You know, Retroid Pocket 4 and 4 Pro, more power than the 556, shittier screen. 556, little less power than the 4 or 4 Pro, beautiful screen and better ergonomics. So they kind of kicked their ass there. And the 4 and 4 Pro had issues with the L2, R2, the triggers. A lot of people had them break, including the sponsor of this channel. His I can't remember if it's L2 or R2, just snapped off in there. Regular use too. He's very good with his handhelds. They're all very clean, very well displayed, and he had to get that fixed. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this develops. If I see more on it, I'll cover it. Moving on, where are we at here? Qualcomm announces the next Retroid flagship, which is an interesting way to put this, that they announced Retroid's flagship will be powered with a Snapdragon G2 Gen 2. I hate that I'm even talking about him in this video. Honestly, right now, Retroid, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You release all the new news you want. I'm not going to forget about this screen bullshit. All right? So, did I order a Classic or a Flip 2 yesterday? Nope. Ugh. Yeah, not doing that. You guys can kiss my ass. I'll get one eventually. I believe my sponsor ordered a Classic. It'll ship. I'll review it and send it to him, and we'll see from there. But I did not order one. Mainly because I'm a broke fucker, but whatever. Moving on. Let's see. That was... Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay, here's that... Let's see if I can blow this up. Not very well. Okay, stop doing that. This was kind of explaining the different Snapdragons from G1, G2, G3, power performance differences. Don't really give a shit. Yeah, you can look this up. Let's see. Where else? What else did I have pulled up here? Retro. Oh wait, where is it? This ugly thing here. This is bullshit. This is some AI created bullshit. Game Console releasing their version of the Miu Mini Plus with the world's ugliest joystick slapped right in the fucking center of it. This is the ugliest handheld I've seen in a long time. I will never, ever, ever, ever pick this up. Ever. Past this, I doubt I talk about this handheld again. Okay? I really don't think this handheld is going to come back around on my channel. Also, that looks like the Magic X shell coloring on that side. Yeah, they definitely downloaded an AI program and said, hey, create me a vertical handheld with a joystick somewhere. And the AI said, how's this? And they were like, yeah, fuck it, we'll make it. Okay, Powkitty V90 2.0. Like I said, Powkitty is not doing anything new anymore, okay? They once in a while release something that they want to be new, but it's just not. So them re-releasing the V90 is awesome. The V90 was the original emulation clamshell, as far as I know, and that shit is old, okay? Yes, Anbernic did not do the first SP-style emulation device. Most of you know this. Powkitty did the V90 oh so long ago. And then after them, it was Funkey S. And they had the better little SP clamshell. I mean, it was small as shit. Awesome device, though. So, between Powkitty and Funkey, they beat Miu and everybody else to that so long ago, all right? The original V90 felt like the cheapest plastic in the world. The buttons didn't feel good. It was, I don't know. It wasn't a good feeling device. It was slow as shit. I mean, I played some Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games that were having issues running on that old piece of shit. You could still get one for around $30-40. The V90 V1, or V90 V1, I guess, huh? This is the V90 V2. Not really worth it. There's so much better in that space. And honestly, that's probably the motivation for Powkitty to do a new V90 is the price of the old V90. You can't be selling any of them. It's $40 and there's everything almost. Yeah, well, no, everything in that price range blows away the old V90. So Powkitty releasing a new V90. They had some interesting colors at one point I seen show up. Let's see what else we got. Look, new Switch emulator on the rise and ready to get sued. The V20. Like I said, regurgitated bullshit from Powkitty. It's the same shit they've been releasing. You just get a different sticker. The Battle XP G350, pretty much 35XX with sticks, which brings you back in the range of what the 353V, well, in this case VS. $37 delivered is what they're saying here. A lot of people praise this, but I don't know, man. I mean, if I really wanted to buy like another cheap knockoff like the R36S, I guess I'd give this a shot. Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and say this, guys. If you're looking for something under 40 bucks shipped, go ahead and give the Battle XP G350 a shot. I don't think you can really go wrong with that. I don't hate this device by any means. It looks like I said, a 35XX with sticks. So I don't know. Maybe one day if I see it on like a good like spring or summer sale for AliExpress and can get it for like 20 bucks. If I can get it under 30, I'd probably pick one up. I don't care what they're playing. Yeah, I know I'm on RH's site. The Ayaneo Classic without the sticks. Same price, no sticks. Heck, I don't know what the price is on it. And I haven't cared enough to look into it. Menu UI. Oh yeah, my sponsor of this channel has been telling me to check out Next UI. I plan to. I'm going to mess with that today while I'm working. I'll let you guys know also how that goes. I'm going to check out this Next UI because apparently I can reactivate the LEDs on my brick. So really excited to try that out. Once I go through the process of it, everybody, and figure it all out and kind of iron it out, I'll do a video and show you guys how to run it down. There's probably plenty out there already, but I'll do it for you. MuOS Pixie. Compatible devices, mile-long change log here. I'll have to check that out later. Honestly, I like MuOS. I don't think there's a bunch of shit they could do differently on it. I like on my Cube. It's fucking works great. I love it. So whatever you're doing, MuOS, keep it up, guys. You're amazing. All right, let's talk about ayaneo 3. The world's first modular handheld, but not the first modular controller. Don't you love that? It reminds you of like churches, right? Around, every town you go to, it's every church is named first whatever, first whatever, first whatever. It's just something I get a kick out of. So everybody likes to put world's first, all these are first. Everybody's first. All of you are number one, okay? Anyway, so from what I was looking at with this, guys, it had been struggling during this funding period. It's been tough for them. Their sales haven't been what they have, and honestly, this is low for Ayaneo. Okay, this far in, 8 days left. That's a low number. All right, and yesterday I seen where they stopped. They paused the funding. Now they quickly unpaused the funding. I never looked into why, but just off the top of my head, if I wanted to guess at why they did it, it's so people make videos. So people bring attention to the Ayaneo 3. So I would go through the videos, but this handheld is not exciting. Okay? It's not. All right? Changing out these modules, we have that in controllers. All right, if you really wanted that, pick up your other Ayaneo devices or whatever device you use. Like I know some of my viewers have docks at home. They dock their Retroid Pocket 5, which I still got to do, man. I still got to do that. And they use it on a TV. Well, you can pick up a modular controller. So dock your 5, put it on a TV, and now you have a modular Ayaneo 3. I mean, obviously power is going to be a little different, but use your most powerful handheld and then you're right at this. And guess what the benefit is? I mean, the negative is you're not mobile at that point, except around the room you're in. But the benefit is you don't got to worry about the battery life on the handheld, because for some reason companies like this could probably lean more into developing a better system with battery instead of stupid gimmicks like modular controllers. Just not an exciting thing for me. I don't care. And it's stupidly priced. 8840U for 706. That's okay. That's not a bad price, but they're just getting rid of, they have a bunch of 8840U shit probably from all their other devices. But when you get into the big one, the one that you want, the AI9HX, $1,300. $1,300. Ooh, $1,600 for that one. Let's see. $1,600 for that one. $1,600 for this one. Oh, of course, if you're willing to get this one, they'll do the retro colored. Oh my God! They did it. They made it in a retro color for a bigger price. That's so fucking exciting. I hate you guys so much for hiding shit behind a fucking paywall. Anyway. All right. Let's keep going to the $1,800, and you get this neat little module. Oh, look at that. But that one's LCD for $1,800. That one's OLED for $1,800. You guys are fucking dumb. My God. My advice, don't. No. I mean, I tell you guys all the time, no one should ever tell you how to game or what to love or what to do. And I'm not, this is my opinion. And the three of you right here, the 3 out of 100 that ordered the LCD 64 gig, 4 terabyte, $1,800 version of the AI9HX 370 ayaneo 3 modular handheld, you are the 3 dumbest fuckers on the planet. Okay? Should have picked up the OLED, dumbass. I'm sure there's a reason they did it. Maybe the OLED hurts their poor little eyes. But this is all stupid. Okay, this modular bullshit, don't care. This is, what else can we shove down your throat using the same design? And I hate to say it, but that's what they did. I'm not excited about this. Honestly. So, yeah, that's where we are with handhelds right now, guys. Honestly, I'm just kind of, after everything that's been going on in the last, couple weeks now, with the other assholes that are lucky they're an overseas company, for many, many reasons. You're so lucky you're not in this country. Mainly because it'd be easier for me to get to you. I'm okay with jail time. Been there before. Yeah, with everything going on, I just have such... I'm having trust issues with these companies. I'm expecting everything they're talking about, everything they're showing, to be a lie. I expect something about this to be bullshit and be knowingly, broken or not working, and them not giving a shit and selling it to you anyway. I already know that's bullshit. Absolutely expecting something to happen here. They're going to catch fire. They're going to explode. They're going to make a pass at your wife there. Something is what I'm expecting. Oddly enough, I will say this. When I did my first initial look at this, I stopped on the 16-bit and talked about how oddly that looks really, really gorgeous. Almost every other person that makes content in this space, I've seen them stop and say, damn, that 16-bit looks really good. Of course, they all lean probably to actually getting the GameCube or the Ice version, but that 16-bit does look sexy. I don't trust them, though, so no. Yeah, there's so much bullshit going on. I'm just going to close that. That's all some bullshit. Yeah, anyway. So what do you guys think about all these handhelds coming out? All these ones that are on Indiegogo, getting their stuff crowd-funded because they don't have enough money in the bank to just develop the fucking device and ship it out. They have to do these massive pre-order periods and all this stuff. Which, I mean, it does work out for a lot of people that can pre-order it, because here you are. You're getting this for $700 instead of $900, which once that hits the $900 price range for the 8840U, don't bother. Just wait. Okay, don't pick this up at that point. Please. I mean, you spend your money how you want to spend your money. But honestly, I don't think anybody should be buying the ayaneo 3. If you're going to put that money into it, I guess get something different. Get something outside the norm with this 1X sugar. Give this a try. I feel like this is going to, snap off day one and be shitty. But who knows? This could be the world's most amazing handheld once it comes out. I don't have a history with 1X sugar. I don't know what's going to happen with this. This could be the most amazing quality handheld ever. I have no idea. from my experience, some of the best quality handhelds I own are from these off the wall places. My Panic Playdate is still the highest quality filling device I have. It is phenomenal. Okay. I haven't used a handheld that felt as good as, well, the Panic Playdate. And I don't mean like ergonomics or whatever. I mean in the space of quality. When you pick it up, it feels solid. Everything is there. And there's a lot of handhelds lately, like the Chromatic, man. That thing, it feels quality. But still nothing has touched the Panic Playdate, especially around that size of a handheld. And I'm not saying every handheld I've picked up lately has been bad quality-wise. They haven't. But I'm just in that position now where I don't trust any of these fucking people. Honestly, I felt it seems like my feelings towards Anbernic was also starting to waver with this. Like, what are they going to do to screw us over? Like, I'm expecting it. And they haven't done anything. I mean, not a lot of people like Anbernic. There's a lot of Anbernic haters out there. They're more in Retroid or Pal Kitty camps. But to me, Anbernic has never done me wrong. Anbernic has never released a product and then a few weeks later released a better version of the product and said, oops, you can buy an upgrade from us. Haha. They've never done that to anybody. I'm not saying they've done everything right from day one. Of course, no one does. No company does that. And people only review shit when they're angry, except in this space where we just review them for everybody. But like if businesses around your town, get on there, Google. Most of the time, 90% of reviews are from someone that's pissed off. Because when you're happy, you don't stop to go to anybody's page and review it. It's just the way the world works. Anyway, so I was kind of just feeling that way about the whole thing. But like I said, Anbernic's never done me wrong. They've never hurt me or in that space and sent me something shitty. The only shitty Anbernic device I ever got was a 300X, and I got it from Amazon, actually, with an Amazon gift card, and it didn't come from Anbernic. It came from a third-party seller on there. He sent it to me. It was in a warehouse. Apparently something happened in the screen. I turned it on, and it was like all messed up. The screen didn't work. I sent it back. They sent me a new one. It's the one I have now, so no harm, no foul. Completely done. And all that transpired in a week. I got it. It was broke. I sent it back. End of the week, had a new one. All right, guys. Hopefully the DMG does make it today. If so, you guys will see it featured in a video tomorrow. I'm also setting up the Odin 1 for my Odin 1 verse RP5 video. I need to pick up an SD card today to just do a brief setup. So I'll probably pick up a small card, so you'll probably see like one PS2, one GameCube game, shit like that. But let me know what you think about all these handhelds. If you were to buy one of the handhelds coming out, what would it be? I'm not talking about the Retroid stuff. I'm not talking about the Classic or the Flip 2. Let me know. And we'll even throw this in. If this is the 557, which it probably is. And I am not adding in that ugly piece of shit with a joystick right in the middle. Just the 557, 1X Sugar, and ayaneo 3. If you were to pick up one of these devices, if you can get one of them, which one and why? I am really curious because this covers a very broad range, even in prices. But let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. All right, guys. I'm going to get the hell off here. I'm going to start working on the MinUI or NextUI or whatever that shit was. See how that works on my Trim UI brick. And if that works out, I'll let you guys know. And if I brick the brick, I'll let you guys know I did that. All right, see you in the next episode.